That's correct, my man. Yes, the Diwali celebrations continue right in the Espresso kitchen as well. We hang out with a lovely Reshika this morning who's going to show us a true traditional Diwali sweet treat. Reshika, lovely to have you in the kitchen.
Thank you.
So we're talking Rava Ladoo. What exactly is that?
Rava Ladoo is Indian sweet dish, and in English we call it semolina balls.
Semolina balls. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting enough. So basically, just some semolina that's formed into a ball with some nice kind of add-ons, basically.
Well, it sounds easy. It is easy actually, and
Okay.
it tastes divine.
Brilliant. Let's put it together. See
So
how it works.
what we need is clarified butter.
Okay.
So what we do is, in a heated pot over low heat on the stove, we melt the clarified butter and we drop in the semolina, which is like what I have now, and we
Okay.
toast it lightly. While we're toasting it, then we just add in the coconut.
All right.
And actually the coconut gives off its own oil, so it's got beautiful fragrance
Yes.
to it. So we give it a stir at least for a minute or so, and but not to make it brown. It's got to change a slight color. That's
Okay.
all.
But
That's
you don't want to get to the point where it turns brown and it starts getting that burny kind of taste.
No. It has to be on low heat.
Right.
And then thereafter, we add our roasted cashew nuts.
Okay.
So the cashew nuts somewhat have a very nutty, nice, smooth nutty taste, creamy nutty taste,
Yeah,
should
and
I
they're also
say.
going to add a bit of a crunch to your
Yes.
Rava Ladoo. Yeah.
Yeah, it adds a crunch to it. And we just give it a toast for a few more minutes.
Okay.
On low heat. Everything happens on low heat. The reason being on low heat is we don't want it to burn and don't want it
Yes.
to discolor.
Okay.
So
all right.
therefore, and
You just want to make sure it heats through nicely.
yes,
It releases all of that
and
flavors.
while on low heat, it releases its fragrance.
Yes.
So then we add the sugar.
All
Okay.
right.
We add all of the sugar. There we go.
All right. Now, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, it's going to be absolutely delicious. You can just SMS the keyword sweet to 33728 and we'll send you a shopping list, also a link to the recipe that you can go follow, that you can make your very own Rava Ladoo or semolina balls, like Reshika also told us.
Yes, the yummy semolina balls. And
Yes.
it goes well with anything. It can be made easily in any kitchen, I should say.
Would you serve it with anything, or is it kind of just a snack on its own? Like,
I will show you a trick.
she's going to show us a trick.
Thereafter, we remove it off the heat and we add in the cardamom.
All right.
Okay, we add in the cardamom and give it a stir, put it back on the heat, and we give it a stir. And there you get more fragrance. Can you get this fragrance?
I can get that, absolutely, yeah. As soon as it gets into the hot pan over there, it releases that flavors.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
That's what it is. But you know, the trick of it all is, you got to heat the pan.
Yes.
And there we go.
All right, and the last ingredient going in, some condensed milk.
Yep, the condensed milk.
Oh, look at that.
Condensed milk.
So this is pretty much going to bring everything together now so that you can form those balls.
Yep, you give it a quick stir, the condensed milk, and then we add a little milk to it.
All right.
Yeah, a little milk, so that the semolina cooks.
All right. And you would leave this in the pan for how long now before it's ready to
Until
work
it's quite forms a dough and it's easy to handle in the palm of your hands.
All right, all right. Obviously, you want to let it cool before you start handling it?
Yes, you got to let it cool, but also you got to let it dry up a little bit more. So while it's cooling. And then the end result will be this. You grease your palm with clarified butter, and you make this beautiful round balls, of course, when the dough is cool, and there we go. Well, for your question is, can you decorate it?
Yeah,
Yes,
like how would you serve it?
you can decorate it. Dip it in some...
Oh, wow, look at that.
There we go. And then we have some balls there.
Brilliant, easy as that. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Sweet is our keyword this morning. If you want to try your hand at making your very own Rava Ladoo, that keyword is sweet. SMS that to 33728 and we'll send you everything you need to know. And you can even dip it in chocolate and it looks all delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this morning. And is there something that you would like to say?
Yes, to all listeners all viewers out there, thank you very much for having me on the show, and Shub Diwali, Sal Mubarak.
There we go. Thank you so much, Reshika, once again for joining us this morning. Now, remember, our culinary hotline is open as well. Reshika is going to be sticking around as well. If you have any questions about Diwali or sweet treats or even the traditions, she is sticking around to answer some of your questions. So make sure that you call our culinary hotline with any questions. That number, of course, 0839133728. And our favorite Zola is also here to stand in to take any of your cooking questions. But if you are looking for some interesting recipes, you can, of course, get some more on Afternoon Express this afternoon at 4 p.m. on SABC3, because a great tip when barbecuing or grilling ribs is only to put the marinade on in the last 10 minutes of cooking to ensure that the sauce does not turn black. So if you tune into Afternoon Express at 4 p.m. this afternoon on SABC3, they're going to be making sticky maple glazed barbecue ribs. Mouth-watering indeed. All you need to do is go to the Afternoon Express Facebook page, like the page, get the Woolworths ingredients list, and then get ready to cook along with the Afternoon Express foodies. That's at 4 p.m. on SABC3. Right now, let's quickly find out what is still ahead on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Cat's got a jive.